Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. This is my first video for 2020 and I'm so excited for this year. I just feel like there's so much amazing things in store for all of us. As long as you stay positive, you're on your grind, you can accomplish everything you dream of. So I hope everyone entered 2020 in great spirits, and I'm super excited. So today's video is really exciting because I did my research, guys. I really hustled hard, put my nose on a bunch of different fragrances to find you the top dupes for Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. As soon as I put my nose to it, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, okay. And I really fell in love with the fragrance. Now, I personally do not own it just yet because it is on my wish list. It is something that I plan on getting, but at the right time. I have 3 amazing dupes to show you guys that I think are very close, and I'm going to kind of rate them and give you guys the number one that is closest to 540. Now, there isn't a dupe that is 100%. This fragrance is definitely in a category of its own. It's very unique. I would honestly say not everybody loves it, but if you love a beautiful, like, unique, bold scent that is very refined, very detailed, this is absolutely gorgeous. From the bottle to the actual scent, I'm obsessed with it. So this has been around for a while, but it's been getting a ton of buzz this year, I feel like. So it's been around since 2014. Now, Francis Kurkdjian is the maker of a ton of perfumes out there that you guys love, but he has started his own line, and he created 540 with a long list of other fragrances that he already owns. If you're here in Canada, you can pick this up at Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm going to link all of the products that I talk about down in the description box for you guys. So what I found online, the top note is blood orange and citruses. Middle notes, we have hedion, lavender, sage, and saffron. And then in the base, we have ambergris, oak moss, woody notes, and oak. To me, it's like another YouTuber mentioned. She said that it smells like ocean. It really does kind of remind me of like an ocean scent, but it also smells a little sweet, a little salty. It smells very expensive, bold, super confident. It's very refined and smooth. It's a very smooth fragrance, yet it's bold. Honestly, it's a very hard fragrance to describe. It's one that I honestly have to say you need to smell it. So before we go ahead and start talking about these 3 fragrances, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on another video. And if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. It is free 99. Hit the like button to let me know you guys enjoy these type of videos. And always leave your comments down below, as I love chatting with you guys in the comment section. Start off with the first one, and this one is very popular. There's a lot of speculation that this smells like 540, so I went ahead and picked it up. This is Ariana Grande's Cloud, and this is the packaging that it comes in. I picked this up for $46 at Shoppers Drug Mart, so it is a very affordable perfume. The bottle comes like this, and I have to be completely honest, this is not my favorite. I do find this very cheap. It looks like a toy. It looks like a child's kind of fragrance. Yes, there are fragrances for kids, and I'm just not into it that much. This was created in 2018. Top notes is bergamot, pear, and lavender. Middle notes, we have coconut, vanilla orchid, whipped cream, and praline. So very sweet, gourmandish type of notes. And then in the base, we have woody notes and musk. So totally different from the notes that we heard in 540 for sure. Now, let's rate this. When you smell this, it does remind you of 540. The difference between this one and Baccarat Rouge 540 is this is a lot sweeter. This is a lot sweeter on the skin. The initial opening of this fragrance is 540. I would say about 75%. But once it starts to dry down, you will get more of those gourmandish notes. It is a scent that is absolutely gorgeous to me, and I still wear it and still love it. I do get compliments when I wear this particular fragrance, but I do want to let you guys know that once it dries down, it does switch up a little bit. I want to say if you spray this on your clothes, it's going to stay almost 75% like 540, and it will last a lot longer. On the skin, it becomes a lot more sweeter, a lot more kind of like gourmandish, a little bit younger than 540. So now we are on to number 2. Okay, so I'm going from least to most comparable to 540. This one here kind of shocked me, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. So this is Burberry Her Intense. So there is the original Her, which is a lot more rosy and floral, and then they came out with the Intense version. This was actually a newer release. I believe it got released less than maybe a month ago here in Canada anyways. This is gorgeous. Look at the packaging. I really, really love it. It's super pretty. And this is how you open it up right here. And I will show you guys the bottle in a second. The thing that really shocked me with this one is the nose behind the creation of Burberry Her is Francis Kirk de Jean himself. So I was like, why would he make a fragrance for another company that smells similar to his own? I really don't understand the concept behind it, but he did create this fragrance right here for Burberry, okay? So this one, I believe, is in the $150 price point, and I'm talking Canadian. I will leave the prices in Canadian and in American for you guys, and maybe euros also, because I do have some European subscribers. Hello. This is the 100 ml, and then the Ariana Grande, I believe, is 50. So that one is the 50. This one is 100, and I really, really like the packaging on this. It's super sturdy cardboard, and here is the bottle for the fragrance. Gorgeous. It's unique. It's different. I really like it. In this fragrance, top notes is blackberry and red fruits. Middle notes is jasmine, and base notes is benzoin. And smells good. It smells really, really, really good. Compared to Francis Kirk de Jean Baccarat Rouge 540, I would say this is in the 85%, 80 to 85%. When you first initially spray it or just put your nose to it, you will get that 540 DNA type of vibe. It will remind you of that perfume, but there are slight differences. This one, you're picking up more of that blackberry and that jasmine in there. Not as woody as the 540, I want to say. I'm not getting as much of like that woody notes and oak. I feel like this one has a little bit of patchouli in there, if I'm not mistaken, but it does smell like that. And then you definitely get the benzoin at the dry down, but it will remind you of 540. Not the same. It will remind you. This one, like I said, it's less woody, more on the fruit side, very subdued, than 540. It's not as ocean-like. Like 540 reminds me of like an ocean breeze, but with all this added elements. Like imagine you're having like a romantic dinner near the ocean. That's kind of like what 540 reminds me of, like a gorgeous romantic dinner. This, you're at a restaurant. You're at a restaurant, a very chic 5-star restaurant, you know, and you have your Chanel classic flap on. Makeup is on fleek. Not red lipstick so much. This is not super sexy. I want to say a nice, beautiful nude lip. Maybe a light smoky eye. It's still a very luxurious perfume, but definitely you're getting more hits of the fruit notes with the Intense Her. Okay, I have my very last one. This is in the #1 category because I want to say that this one is 95% Baccarat Rouge 540. This is All Saints Sunset Riot. I was in the department store just checking out a few different fragrances, and I saw this brand over here that I really haven't heard much people talking about. So I'm like, oh, let me try it out. And when I put my nose to this, instantly, it was like, this smells exactly like 540. Very minimalistic, very clean, very simple. I don't mind. It's very simple. It looks great on the vanity, has a lot of weight to it. This one was $99. So not super high, not as cheap as Ariana Grande, but still for 100 ml, and this is Eau de Parfum. It's pretty good. The price point is pretty good to me. This was actually new. It's created in 2019. And there's pink pepper, orange flowers, cedar wood in this scent. That is all that I could find online in terms of the notes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, the differences between this one and 540 is this one is a little bit more salty. It's a little bit more fresh than 540. But it has those like spicy, bold, warm elements. It's still smooth and refined, but it's a little bit more salty. It's kind of weird to describe when I say salty in a perfume, but it smells a little bit more salty. It smells a little bit more ocean-like to me than 540. But it's so close that it's really hard for you to tell a difference unless you're like a lover of Baccarat Rouge 540 and you really know that perfume well. But if you were to just spray it, you would think that this is 540. It is such a close dupe. And what I love about this scent is that in the dry down, it doesn't transform to something completely different. It's very similar to what you smell on the actual cap. Oh, it's beautiful. This one on its own is all you need. So this is All Saints Sunset Riot. It is a newer fragrance. And I want to say that this is 95%. 95% Baccarat Rouge 540. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new and cool today. Leave your comments down below. I want to know, what do you guys think? Are there any other dupes out there that I just did not try out? These three are my top three in order. So I will link all of the products down below for you guys in the description box. So check it out. And again, leave your comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I can't wait to chat with you guys. And thank you so much for all of your love and support. We are over 21K subscribers. Okay, here it is. We are on the road to 30K and I'm so excited. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys on the next video. Ciao!